Right now, live at 5.
We can't wrap our head around the incredible cold-blooded murder of kids. And so we look for a why.
The latest on yesterday's school shooting in Michigan. Plus, the newest COVID variant is detected in the U.S. What we know so far. And later,
what Two Harbors leaders and businesses are bracing for since the relocation of the Festival of Sail.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
Good evening. I'm Kristen Bakke. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Briggs LaSavage. A Michigan community is mourning after yesterday's school shooting claimed a fourth life today.
The 15-year-old suspected shooter also wounded 8 people and now faces murder, terrorism, and other charges. Nancy Chen reports from Oxford, Michigan, outside the school.
It was absolutely premeditated.
Oakland County Prosecutor Karen McDonald identified the suspect in Tuesday's school shooting at Oxford High School as 15-year-old Ethan Crumbley before charging him as an adult.
We are charging this individual with 1 count of terrorism causing death, 4 counts of first-degree murder, 7 counts of assault with intent to murder, and 12 counts of possession of a firearm and the commission of a felony.
School shooting at Oxford High School.
The sheriff's office says the rampage began when the sophomore emerged from a bathroom with a semi-automatic gun and started firing at random.
We can't wrap our head around the incredible cold-blooded murder of kids. And so we look for a why.
CBS News obtained this photo of deputies escorting the suspect into a sheriff's vehicle after taking him into custody.
Okay, well, come to the door and look at my bag, bro.
No.
Yeah, bro.
He said no. He said no.
Before police cleared the school, video from inside a classroom shows sheltering students reacting to someone at the door before running to safety.
Drop backpacks, you're okay.
It's been more than 24 hours since the shooter opened fire in the school behind me, and the sheriff tells me that the teen suspect and his parents are refusing to cooperate with the investigation.
The sheriff's office says the suspect's father purchased the gun just 4 days before the shooting.
We are considering charges against both parents.
Tate Muir, a 16-year-old student athlete, was one of the victims.
We're not gonna hear his laugh anymore.
Local law enforcement and the FBI are sorting through social media and surveillance video, as well as examining the suspect's phone for clues. Nancy Chen, CBS News, Oxford, Michigan.
Officials announced this afternoon that they found a recorded video from the night before that showed the suspect discussing killing students. He is now being held in a county jail without bond.
The new COVID variant Omicron has been identified in a patient in the U.S. This comes as the CDC readies new testing protocols for international travel. According to health leaders, the fully vaccinated individual traveled from South Africa to California on November 22nd and is now self-quarantining. The CDC says they are now working to step up COVID testing requirements for travel to the United States. Currently, travelers have to be tested within 72 hours of arriving, but health officials are considering testing travelers 1 day before boarding U.S.-bound flights, regardless of vaccination status or location. The White House says President Biden will lay out his administration's strategy to fight COVID through the winter months. He said not with shutdowns or lockdowns, but with widespread vaccinations, boosters, and testing.
A Douglas County vaccination clinic is expanding its hours. It's being held at UWS's Yellow Jacket Union. The clinic is now open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tuesday through Friday and 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays. It's closed Sundays and Mondays. While appointments are encouraged, you don't need one. Douglas County health leaders are encouraging everyone to get their shot or their booster if they're due for one.
Today is World AIDS Day, and President Biden is expected to unveil a new national HIV/AIDS strategy. His plan aims to prevent new infections, improve outcomes for people living with HIV, and reduce health inequity. Overall, the goal is to end the HIV epidemic by 2030. It's been 40 years since the CDC reported the first case of AIDS. We now have medications that make the disease more manageable and can help prevent new infections. As of 2 years ago, there were more than 1 million people living with HIV in the U.S.
Meanwhile, new data from Minnesota's health department shows the Northland is currently navigating an HIV outbreak of its own.
CBS 3's Natalie Grant spent the day talking with local health experts on what they are seeing.
Kristen Briggs, Duluth's HIV outbreak has been building for several years. Since 2019, state health officials say there have been 21 reported cases of HIV in Duluth. Before 2019, there were only between 1 and 5 cases reported annually. Now, this drastic increase in cases has caught the Minnesota Department of Health's attention. Experts there say these are the first defined outbreaks in Minnesota since the epidemic began back in the 1980s. Health experts say these cases are largely centered around injectable drug use and people experiencing unstable housing. Now the state is focusing on providing education and support to these communities. They say prevention and treatment options for HIV have changed significantly since the beginning of the pandemic, with certain treatments reducing the amount of HIV in someone's blood levels to undetectable levels. Now for Amy Westbrook with the St. Louis County Public Health, World AIDS Day is a good reminder that AIDS and HIV is still here and is a concern for public health.
There's a lot of advancement that we as a society have done along the lines of HIV prevention and treatment, but we still have a ways to go.
Westbrook added, although we still have progressed medically when it comes to treating HIV, the biggest barrier in our society is the stigma that's associated with a positive diagnosis. Now, the Minnesota Department of Health says Duluth isn't alone. They're also tracking an HIV outbreak in the Twin Cities metro area.
Thanks, Natalie. Coming up at 6, we hear from one Northland outreach worker who says this current HIV outbreak in Duluth is the worst she has seen, and what steps need to be taken to stop the spread.
Edibles will soon be added to the list of options for Minnesota's medical marijuana patients. The State Department of Health made that announcement today, approving infused edibles in either gummy or chew form. That will go into effect in August. Right now, legal forms of medical cannabis in Minnesota include things like pills, vapor oil, liquids, and topicals. And in March, smokable cannabis will also be added to that list after the state lawmakers gave their approval earlier this year. There are now 17 health conditions that qualify someone from Minnesota's medical marijuana program.
Superior residents can now track road conditions around the city. The municipal service in Superior installed new GPS in all 4 of their main snowplows. Residents can visit the Superior website, download an app, and track the plows. The GPS will update every 30 seconds. Superior Mayor Jim Payne says public safety is one of his highest priorities, and using this feature can keep residents informed and safe. To download the free app, we have a link on our website.
Dave joins us now for a quick look at the weather. Dave, a little snowy and slick out on the roads this morning.
Yeah, most of our towns ran about 1 to 2 inches of snow. The low that brought that snow, it's leaving, and now a high is coming in, bringing a different style of weather to worry about tonight. High winds, especially for Minnesota. So, National Weather Service has issued a wind advisory for the head of the lakes and the North Shore, in effect later on tonight about 9 o'clock through tomorrow morning. And the winds, they'll be northwesterly, could gust up 15 to 25 miles per hour sustained and then go towards 45 miles per hour in gusts. So hold on to your hats on the Minnesota side of the border. Windy tonight from a high pressure cell coming in and a low pressure system is leaving. So we will end up with sunshine once we get into our Thursday. Let's get a look at that short-term forecast. Mostly cloudy sky tonight will give way to mostly sunny skies for Thursday. Will that last into Friday? I'll answer the question in a few more minutes.
All right, thanks, Dave. Still to come on Live at 5, outdoor enthusiasts are gearing up for Fat Tire biking season in Wisconsin. Details as we take you around the Northland after the break.
CBS 3 News is brought to you by Villa Marina Health and Rehabilitation Center.
I'm Carrie Harris, owner of Diabetic and Comfort Shoes. We have been in business in the Northland, helping you with your everyday foot problems stemming from diabetes to plantar fasciitis for the past 17 years. Stop in and see the complete line of men's and women's shoes, from SAS to Allegria to Vionic, for those millions of people battling plantar fasciitis. And we still have a great selection of comfortable shoes for diabetics, Medicare and Minnesota healthcare approved. Remember, no foot problem is too big or too small. We'll find the way to your soul.
Black Bear Casino Resort invites you to treat yourself for the holidays. Saturdays, December 4th through the 18th, 3 lucky winners will be chosen from 6 to 9 p.m. each hour for your chance at a cash gift up to $2,500. Then join us on Saturday, December 25th for our grand prize night, where 4 winners will be chosen from 6 to 9 p.m. each hour for a chance at a cash gift up to $10,000. Earn entries starting November 28th, and for more information, visit blackbearcasinoresort.com. Make the Bear your place to treat yourself.
For those who move, celebrate, help, create, dream, for all of us, there is a higher standard of orthopedic care in the Northland, and only one medical center has reached it. Memorial Medical Center in Ashland, the only medical center in the Northland to receive the Orthopedic Center of Excellence designation from DNV. Right here in the place we love.
Face the changing seasons with a smile with a new pair of shoes or boots from Bender Shoes. We've got fun fall fashions, and don't wait until the snow flies to get your warm winter boots. Comfort, style, and warmth like no other. Bender Shoes. We're located in Grand Rapids, Hibbing, and Duluth.
I'm Nora O'Donnell in our nation's capital. We're here at the White House with the President of the United States.
Thanks for having me.
Our exclusive access to the presidential platform. We will witness yet another moment in history.
The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell from Washington, D.C.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News. Live at 5, here's a live look from Virginia, Minnesota tonight. There was a controlled mine blast there earlier today. It caused some traffic delays around noon, but the area has since reopened. Dave will be in with this week's full forecast in just a few minutes. But first, let's take a look around the region.
An evening of holiday fun in Moose Lake, and the Postal Service in Ely is going double time this holiday season. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start off tonight in Sealy, Wisconsin, where this weekend the Chequamegon Area Mountain Bike Association is hosting an event to celebrate Global Fat Bike Day. The annual celebration is held the first weekend of December and kicks off the fat bike season. The event will be held at the Samuel C. Johnson Outdoor Center in Sealy from 1 to 4 p.m. There will be guided rides available, and all abilities are welcome. Proceeds will go towards Canva's winter grooming budget. Next, we head to Moose Lake, Minnesota, where they are getting in the holiday spirit this weekend. Saturday night will be filled with holiday fun for the whole family, starting at 3 p.m. with a free showing of Dr. Seuss's The Grinch, followed by a parade of lights in City Park. The parade is free for anyone to participate in. Just set up a lighted float and head on down to Elm Street. After the parade will be the Santa by the Fireplace event. Come on down to the park for pictures with Old St. Nick. And we wrap up in Ely, Minnesota tonight, where the local Postal Service is pulling double duty this holiday season. The Ely Post Office announced via Facebook they will be running an additional truck at 4:30 every day until Christmas Eve. The typical mail truck runs around 11 a.m., so if you don't receive your packages in the first round, it may still be coming on the second trip. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, go ahead, send us an email, and it might be featured as we go around the Northland, city by city.
Still to come on Live at 5, business is already booming in 2 harbors after it was announced that the tall ships will be sailing in next summer. More on how the community is preparing ahead of next year's festival in just a few minutes.
And temperatures are booming today as well. The normal is 30. Duluth made it to 38. Warmer than normal temperatures to start December, but will it last? Probably not. I'll talk about when cooler temps will come in our next round of snow to boot, plus the big wind advisory tonight. All of that in just a couple more minutes.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Your friends at Security Jewelers love the holidays a ton. We are delighted to help our customers find something for their special one. Parents, children, a spouse, or a friend. A gift from Security Jewelers says you care without end. Some gifts are large and some gifts are small. This year, more than ever, heartfelt gifts mean the most of all. It might be a watch or a shiny new ring. Trust Security Jewelers to help you find the very best thing.
Happy holidays!
You won't know my dad's name, but big names will stand on his shoulders. He won't solve the world's energy problems or build a house on Mars. But my dad is going to help power all of it because he works at MediaCom, and they're on their way to bringing homes and businesses one of the first 5G broadband platforms. You know, that's the kind of speed dreams are made of.
Happy holidays from Bath Planet. This season, we're helping you while helping others. Receive 20% off your entire bathroom project, and we'll include a $50 donation to a local food shelf with every appointment to help families in need. The offer starts on Black Friday and ends December 31st. As always, you can still get one of our great financing options, so call us today or go online to book your appointment. Happy holidays from Bath Planet. Out of this world service, down to earth price.
How the town of Two Harbors is bracing for the Festival of Sail in August.
And on this World AIDS Day, we're taking a look at why Duluth is in the center of an HIV outbreak.
Tonight at 6 on CBS3. Get your news on the go, the CBS3 mobile app. Now, the CBS3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Last night's snow really wasn't that impressive as far as totals went, but it did make the road slippery. Already, hard-working road crews have got things cleaned up. Good driving conditions for all of our states, according to the last check of things like Y511 and Min511. Well, looking at the CocoRa's observer network here, these are the numbers that came in for snow totals. And yeah, not too impressive. The big winner seems to be McGregor at 1.2 inches. Barnum and Cloquet right there behind at 1 inch straight up. Chisholm, 0.8 of an inch. Twin Ports from Duluth into Superior, about 0.7. Hurley in the snow belt, only 0.6. Two Harbors got a trace, even though we were thinking the North Shore would get double these amounts. And not too many folks called in for Michigan today with their numbers. In fact, the closest I could find to our neck of the woods was Houghton, where they just got a trace. Well, there is a chance for more snow coming our way on Sunday, and I'll give you the latest theories on that go-around after we take a look at these current conditions from Duluth International. 38 degrees at the moment. Relative humidity is 89%, and a westerly-southwesterly wind's running 16 miles per hour. But once we get towards 9 o'clock, we could be going 15 to 25 with gusts towards 30, 35, 40, 45 miles per hour. That's why folks on the North Shore, including the Twin Ports, are looking at and facing a wind advisory through early tomorrow morning. It may blow things around tonight. Air pressure's on the low side at 29.47 inches of mercury, only 998 millibars. The tail end of an Alberta clipper is still with us, but the advanced portion of a high is coming our way, and filling in the gap, so to speak, of high to low is what's going to kick up those winds. Air temperatures, they're warmer than normal at the moment, 35 to 39 degrees in the Upper Peninsula, eyeing up 37 to 42 in northwestern Wisconsin. Solon Springs, the cool spot, Ashland, the warm spot. And in Minnesota, things are a little bit cool up the Gunflint as usual towards the Canadian border, 32 degrees. 41, though, for our friends in Moose Lake. So lows tonight, they're going to be on the milder side, down around 30 degrees for a lot of towns. Our Doppler map here shows that there are still a few mixed showers of rain, very lightly coming down in the arrowhead of Minnesota and crossing into Wisconsin and Michigan as well. But that's fading away fairly rapidly again as our low pressure system takes off towards the east. And higher pressure blowing a circulation like this is kicking up those winds for tonight and for our Thursday. And it should start to clear us up. Thursday will be sunny. Friday, partly sunny. And the winds hopefully will end once we get towards Friday. Now, another chance of snow could be with us on Sunday as a new low pressure system comes out of the west. Right now, the models really only tell us there's a 40 to 50% chance for some sort of snow activity. Can't really tell if it's going to be a lot or a little. Please stay tuned. Tonight, Minnesota low temps. They are going to be in the upper 20s to about 30 with a mostly cloudy sky. Mostly cloudy for Wisconsin, Michigan as well, with lows there, lower 30s. For tomorrow, Wisconsin, Michigan, warmer than normal again, 35 to 40, mostly sunny in Wisconsin, but lake showers of snow could fall in the UP. Minnesota, mostly sunny with highs about 30 to 35 inland and close to 40 by the lake. extended forecast shows these warmer temperatures are with us through Friday. Then it cools back down below normal beginning on Saturday. There's our shot for the snow on Sunday, which is still up in the air, our favorite weather person joke. And another shot comes by next Tuesday and Wednesday. Keep an eye on CBS3. We'll keep our eyes on the Doppler and let you know everything we know as soon as we can.
Thanks, Dave. A town of just about 4,000 is preparing to grow exponentially this August. That's when Two Harbors will host the Festival of Sail for the first time.
And as we reported last week, the tall ships typically come to Duluth, but construction on the seawall changed organizers' plans for next year. And now Two Harbors and its businesses are already taking steps to welcome the tens of thousands of visitors.
CBS 3's Abigail Smith shares what impact the relocation has already had on their tourism traffic.
Hotels and resorts like Larchmont Cottages in Two Harbors have sold out their 40 cottages in a single day after Festival of Sail announced their new location in Two Harbors. Troy Malachar, general manager of Larchmont Cottages, says after the announcement last Friday, dozens of calls came in for bookings. While the first weekend in August is already a busy time of year on the North Shore, he says he expects all hotels between Duluth and Two Harbors to be full that weekend, with huge financial boosts to lodging, restaurants, and shops. Larchmont's entire crew was shocked but excited at the announcement and says they have never booked a weekend as fast as this one.
When the dates were announced, any of our remaining inventory sold out within 24 hours. So the phones were going off the hook, online reservations were coming in.
4 other Two Harbors hotels told us that they were quickly approaching capacity and some became fully booked since the big announcement. For those who are still looking for a room, hotels on the shore are encouraging people to book early or keep their eyes peeled for cancellations. Many hotels are already bracing for increased demand and traffic, trying to come up with plans to handle the big crowds.
Thanks, Abby. Coming up tonight at 6, we hear from the Two Harbors mayor about how the festival will impact the town and how they're considering adjusting public safety to match those massive crowds.
It's that time of the show where we get to talk about adoptable pets, and today's pet comes to us from Animal Allies right here in Duluth.
Yeah, this is Zippy. She's a 9-year-old pup looking for a fun, loving forever home. Our friends at the shelter tell us she is very sweet, friendly, and always ready to play. She also loves listening to calm music and be snuggled up in a warm, fuzzy blanket. I always try to get my dog to do that.
Yeah, are you describing me there?
Yeah.
If you would like to set up an appointment to adopt Zippy, you can call the number on your screen.
Yeah, she sounds like a perfect person for you to hang out with.
It sure does. Well, still to come, taking to the ice, CBS 3's Duncan Goldberg joins us after the break to explain how one longtime Bulldog goalie is finally getting his chance between the posts this weekend.
Hi, Russell Nicolay, Nicolay Law Office. If you've been seriously injured, we can help. For the last 14 years, my office has been helping folks like you and holding insurance companies accountable. My award-winning legal team can help you and your family. Remember, if you've been injured, get Nicolay. We win or you don't pay.
ZMC Hotels and the Greater Downtown Council encourage you to shop, eat, and celebrate downtown this holiday season. Your support of local business is vital to our economy.
Happy holidays from Grandma's Marathon. Still haven't found the perfect gift for the runner in your life? How about gifting an entry into the 2022 Grandmas? Act fast. Registration this year is on a record pace. To enter or for more information, check out grandmasmarathon.com.
From workshops to private parties, chalk paint to custom commissions, Reimagined by T. Underwood celebrates the beauty in taking something old and transforming it into something new, all while being eco-friendly. Come see us at our pop-up flea market on Winter Village weekend or stop in today.
The Guidance Group is dedicated to providing individual, couples, and family therapy to people of all ages, with offices in Duluth, Virginia, and Ashland. We also serve Minnesota and Wisconsin residents online. The Guidance Group, your partners in mental health, wellness, and personal growth.
Show your love for Duluth's downtown waterfront. Keep it local and happy holidays.
Looking for the perfect gift for your favorite Bulldog fan? The largest selection of UMD wear and gifts is at UMD stores. With jerseys, caps, winter wear, gifts, and more. Plus, UMD stores gift cards are always the right size. And for a limited time, receive a holiday bonus card with each $50 gift card purchase. Conveniently located on the UMD campus and open evenings and weekends. or shop online anytime at umdstores.com.
These days, we're spending more time than ever before at home. Where the perfect pendant can spotlight your newfound skills in the kitchen. Where the right chandelier takes daily dinner from basic to brilliant. And where your decorating choices are all of a sudden illuminated. With Patriot Lighting, your lighting becomes a reflection of your personal style. Modern, sleek, eclectic. Whatever your pleasure, we have hundreds of options to make your home shine a little brighter. Find your style with Patriot Lighting, only at Menards.
Do you experience neck pain or suffer from chronic headaches? Northland Anesthesia Associates offers pain injections for these trouble areas. NAA provides a customized treatment plan to achieve the best outcome and highest patient satisfaction. Call today for the relief you deserve.
Sometimes the journey is the greatest gift of all. Get there with Frost River.
Get your news on the go, the CBS3 mobile app.
Welcome back. The UMD men's hockey team will be shuffling their goaltenders this weekend.
Yeah, and here to break down the shakeup is CBS3 sports anchor Duncan Goldberg.
Well, Kristen and Briggs, the Bulldogs' regular starter Ryan Fanti is out with COVID-19. Their other goaltender, Zach Stejskal, was recently diagnosed with testicular cancer and is out as well. So they'll turn to fifth-year goaltender Ben Patt, who has never played in a single NCAA game. In his 5 years in Duluth, Patt has been known as a great teammate and vocal supporter of both Fanti and Stejskal. But this is a huge opportunity for him after lots of waiting on the bench as their third option goaltender.
It's unfortunate for, both reasons for both goalie partners, but I even told Ryan, listen, the reality is you have a little bit of time off. I'll give you a little bit of a break, and you can rest up for next week. I'll take care of things this weekend, and then we'll hit the ground running again next week. So, we had a little bit of a good laugh about it, but yeah, absolutely exciting. I mean, there's no doubt about it, and I'm, it has been a long time coming, but I'm ready for it. I look forward to it.
Pat was the one who organized their Movember fundraiser in support of fellow goaltender Stejskal, which raised over $11,000. And we'll have more on the Bulldogs weekend matchup coming up at 6 in sports.
It's a busy news day. Tonight on the CBS Evening News, America's housing crunch. Our report tonight from the least affordable housing market in the country. The CBS Evening News is just minutes away.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health Pharmacies, keeping things safe, simple, and convenient through mail, local delivery, drive-through, and curbside pickup services.
Villa Marina Health and Rehabilitation Center is a beautiful one-level facility in Superior, Wisconsin, with 24-hour skilled nursing care. With a 5-star rating by Medicare, you can expect high-quality care. We offer a variety of services, including restorative care after a hospital stay, intensive rehabilitative therapy care after surgery, or long-term care for those who are no longer able to handle the necessities of daily life on their own. To learn more, call or visit Villa Marina Health Center in Superior.
Whatever your water worry, Culligan Water can help. From value-priced softeners to the world's best and even salt-free. No one has more solutions than Culligan to customize the best filtration for your home. The only water that comes with a van. Contact Culligan, the local water experts.
Important healthcare announcement. If people tell you your TV is too loud, or if listening in some environments has become difficult, we are requesting your participation in a special program called the 30-Day Challenge. Hearing Life Hearing Centers are seeking people with hearing difficulties to evaluate a new digital mini hearing aid now being released. To take part in this event, you must call. Please get a pencil and write down the number below. All people with hearing aids or hearing difficulties are wanted to take part in the 30-Day Challenge, evaluating a new high-tech device that sits discreetly behind your ear. This hearing aid is Bluetooth enabled and is rechargeable. All hearing assessments are performed at no charge for those taking part in the challenge. Participants will try these hearing aids for 30 days. Call the number below and take the Hearing Life 30-Day Challenge.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this Wednesday evening. Let's take a look back at today's top story and see what's coming up at 6.
Tonight at 5, we learned the suspect in Michigan's school shooting yesterday, Ethan Crumbley, has been charged with murder, attempted murder, terrorism causing death, and gun crimes.
And tonight at 6, after the Omicron variant was found in the U.S. today, we hear from Minnesota health leaders just how they're watching for the new strain.
That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next.
We'll see you at 6.